Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for The News Now live at 10. We are streaming live from multiple different platforms, including Roku, Amazon Fire, Facebook, Twitter, the WTOC News app, and of course, WTOC.com. We're just getting word into the newsroom that police in Yemassee are investigating a drive-by shooting that happened near the intersection of U.S. Highway 17A and Hunt Street that left one man critically injured. He was flown to a local hospital for treatment. The police department says they will be working closely with other agencies to determine whether or not this shooting is connected to a drive-by shooting that happened Saturday morning on River Road, and then also one in Colleton County that happened Saturday morning as well. Well, after learning some tough lessons during the re-entry process following Hurricane Matthew, emergency management leaders in the Lowcountry are making some changes. Sean Evans looks at what the new re-entry protocol is in place this year in Beaufort County for the first time. Take a listen.
The approach of Hurricane Matthew prompted countywide evacuations in Beaufort County, and when the storm passed, many relied on social media for re-entry information regardless of what pass they did or did not have. That led to long lines coming back and a lot of confusion.
They were getting their information from social media sources that were frankly incorrect. They were just flat out wrong.
So Beaufort County set out to clear the air and revamp the re-entry pass system. They came up with these color-coded passes, each one representing groups of people and the time they're allowed to come back after the storm.
And the purpose of tiers, again, is to get the folks back in the order that we need them to provide life safety, life support, and restoration of government services.
It's a four-tier system. Tier 1, which represents public safety and government services, some of the first back, all the way to Tier 4, which includes residents and non-essential businesses.
The economic recovery of the county is extremely important, but that takes months. We're talking days after the event has occurred.
The passes will be issued January 1st through April 30th each year and be good for 2 years. Emergency management officials are also going to be stepping up their social media presence to make sure there's no confusion in future evacuations. Sean Evans, WTOC News.
Well, not a typical morning for local police after a car crashed into a pond this morning in Pooler. Both the driver and the passenger in the car did make it out safely. Dive crews were called to help get an SUV out of the pond after it hydroplaned off the roadway. It happened off of Benton Boulevard near the Capitol Crest subdivision. Savannah police are investigating. Well, hurricane season starts Friday, and our First Alert weather team will be at the Lowe's in Pooler to kick it off. You can meet them as well as representatives from numerous emergency management agencies. All the information you need to know will be available for if and when a hurricane were to hit our area. Again, that event will be held Friday from 3:30 until 7:30. We always tell you that you can comment if you're watching us on Facebook and just tell us what's up, or if you have any questions, we can try our best to get those answers. Don't see many questions tonight. I see lots of hellos. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hey, Billy Miller from Swainsboro and Sandra from Statesboro. Thank you all for tuning in. Well, the Beaufort County school system is one step closer to finding an interim superintendent. This comes after the current superintendent, Jeff Moss, announced his resignation earlier this month. Danielle Lewan met with board members tonight after they finished interviewing 7 candidates for that position. We'll have that story and a whole lot more for you in a little less than an hour on The News at 11. Until then, I'm Teddy Roundtree in the WTOC 24-hour newsroom. Have a good night.